As teaching pros, we usually hyper-focus on the technique of our students, but sometimes the missing link is actually just the rhythm of the stroke. Today, I'm going to show you how to properly blend the different parts of the forehand to get that effortless fluidity that all advanced tennis players seem to have, something that I refer to as swing efficiency. Let's begin. I am going to be introducing to you the 1, 2, 3 method. 1 is going to be the preparation phase of the stroke, the setup. But this does not mean taking the racket back. The 2 is going to be the backswing phase of the stroke, and the 3 is going to be the forwards swing. Every single stroke has a preparation phase and a swing phase. And we want to really make sure that we blend these properly. Let's start with phase 1. Now, unfortunately, one of the most common teaching tips, which has caused many players more harm than good, including myself at a certain time, is to take the racket back and get set early. Now, players will say, oh, but if I don't take my racket back early, I'm going to be late. Now, the problem with this idea, and while it may make some sense in theory, is that it will actually rob you of much racket head speed compared to doing what I'm about to show you. Now, the first move of the forehand ground stroke is when you keep the non-hitting hand on the throat of the racket and you make a slight upper body turn. You want to keep your feet at this point in the stroke free, keeping the hips open, because you don't know if you're going to have to run forwards, backwards, or sideways. So you need to be ready to pounce on the ball. After you see where the ball is coming, you want to keep both hands on the throat of the racket and make sure that you don't turn past 45 degrees. If this is 0, the ready position, that's 45, keeping the butt cap in front of my belly button. And right, this would be too far, and this would be awful. And a lot of people do this. Plus, they'll also take the feet along for the ride, and their forehand setup will look like this. Look familiar? I'm sure you know a few people at your club who hit like this. And what is the result? It's usually a complete misfire of the forehand stroke. Most players will keep the non-hitting hand on the throat of the racket until the ball bounces. Now, there are some rare instances where players do not hold on. For example, if some of the people in my audience remember the player Thomas Berdych, he took the racket back like this. But even the players who don't hold on to the racket's throat, they will still have the non-hitting hand following very close along for the ride, because it's important that we take the shoulders back in unison and we don't separate them too early. Now let's take a look at 2 and 3. 2 is going to be the backswing phase, and 3 is going to be the forward swing. The key to effortless fluidity and power is to blend 2 and 3 together. And I'm going to show you how. When the ball is about to bounce on your side, you're going to take your step, whether it's an open stance forehand or you have a little bit more time, you can hit a neutral stance forehand. And when your foot lands, it's going to be a sit and go. You're going to blend the 2 and 3. So on the forehand, we want to go slow with the upper body to fast. Except a lot of people do this in reverse, and they get set up fast, right? They basically lose all the potential momentum that they could be building up later. And then, because they basically jam themselves up, they end up slowing down through the contact zone, which is a big mistake. So that's why we actually want to delay the racket at the beginning of the stroke, and not until the last second do we want to pull the trigger. Now I'm going to demonstrate for you in a live ball situation. And this is an easy drill that you can implement on your own in order to fix your rhythm on your forehand. Right now, I'm going to be utilizing the wall as my hitting partner because it's after hours and I'm here alone. But usually I would have someone hitting to me, and the same thing will apply if you have a hitting partner or if you're using the ball machine. What I'm going to do is call out the 1, 2, 3 as I hit the ball. And this is the rhythm that you should have, and you should be saying this out loud as you hit. So follow along. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. If you would like to train with me in person, I offer a 12-hour one-on-one training program. You can come to me in Canada, or I can meet you anywhere in the world. For more information on how to get a hold of me, click the link in my bio.